My name is Chris Dundas, and I work for NASA at the Kennedy Space Center. Well, I started out waitressing, and I had been waitressing for 8 years, and just knew that I wanted more in life and wanted more things for myself and my family. So I decided it was time to go back to school. I had never been to college yet, and here I was in my 30s, so took the leap of faith and went to college and studied hard, worked in college and worked at a job, and an opportunity came about where I was able to apply for a job at NASA and took it and never looked back. To get that new position opened up so many more doors for me. The position I was at, I was maxed at. I couldn't go any further. I had learned everything I could about the position I was at. And if I was a person that I used to be, where I just stayed in my comfort zone and I was there, I would have been fine, but that's not who I am anymore. I love to be forced out of my box and out of my comfort zone. When I was in high school, I knew I wanted to graduate high school, but getting good grades just really didn't matter. I just did what I had to do to graduate. Got okay grades, and I was never going to college. That was not in my plan whatsoever. So I just kind of went through life, took whatever job came about, and then started having children, married, and life still just kind of happened. And I just kept reacting to what was going on in my life. And then decided it's time to go to school and decide I need to make life happen and not in the reverse. So I just went to school, and then when I was going to school, it's amazing how when you're an adult going to school and you're wanting to actually learn what you're learning, it's such a difference. So when I started learning and actually getting good grades and getting A's and A's and A's, then I thought, I can do this. So once I started getting A's, then it became a mission of mine to continue to make good grades. So I went from being an average student to an honor student in every degree that I pursued. To start out waitressing as your main job and then to 11 years later have a job at NASA and wonder how you got there, it takes so much support. It's not something you can do by yourself. At least I couldn't. I needed the help of my family. I needed a strong faith, and I definitely needed self-esteem and faith in myself, because that's not something I had. I never had goals. I never believed in myself to make things happen. I just let them happen. So to be able to get to that point to here, it definitely takes a lot of self-worth and just belief in yourself to know that you can do it. It is possible if you want it. It's possible to work hard and get it. Before NASA and just working waitressing, and my husband, had an average job. We had a small apartment, couldn't really take trips, couldn't do much. Just your average income house. And now that I have a good job and my education paid off to get me that good job, I'm actually able to go on vacations and do things that we've just thought about was always out of our reach. And I'm there today now actually doing it, and NASA's been a huge part of that. I am most proud of what I've done in my family. I think at most I'm a mom. That is my #1 job, and everything else is second. And I am so proud of the fact that I was able to raise 2 boys, still raising the 3rd one, have a great job, and go to school, get an education, and I was able to do all that. And I'm just, for the first time in my life, extremely proud of myself and what I was able to accomplish.